Well, good morning, everybody. It's Yukon here. Camped out right there last night, and it was a pretty heavy dew. About packed up. I had me a little fire for a while. I'm about to disassemble this. It's completely out. It's been out all night. See, nothing. Nada. I'll show you why I built it there in a second. Look at this. Let's get this out of the way. And so on and so forth. Like I say again, this is dead out. It's been out all night. And then next time it rains, that's a rock under there. See? That's it. When it rains, it'll wash that ash away. You never even know this is there. Be difficult for me to find. Let me show you something else I learned here. Look what a wall of fir trees and spruce. Look at it. I got an app. Seek is the name of it. Seek, and you can identify. Learned how to identify them. This one is a red spruce. And if you look at it, kind of has an orangish red, like right on the stem. And this one literally growing right beside it. See that little blue tinge to it? That's a white spruce. And it's wider. It's a lot wider, you know, the color. And right here, see how that's a little bit different? A little bit of kind of a blend of both of them. The color more brown. But it's the way these needles are shaped more than anything. That's a balsam fir. And even one more right there is the eastern white cedar, commingled in with them. There's another one. And then of course you got a few deciduous trees, but look how it's still shaded here. Sunny all around me. Should be sunny over there. It was cloudy. But what this does is just loop around and back. There's a little sign saying something about it, you know, logging numbers and stuff when they log it or whatever. It'll be a while before they get back in here. But that must make like a perfect environment right here. It goes all the way around like that. And gets more grown up as you get back around. It gets sunnier than what it is. These things, they like shade, sun, a mixture. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day out there. I'm getting ready to roll here. I'm letting the phone charge for just a minute with the drone battery. I'm gonna head to the library first thing. Hopefully get there about 9:30ish. It's about 8:30 now. Get there by 10 anyway. Get some service, charge batteries, and resupply, and then head southeast. Stay in Maine. Pretty sure I'm gonna stay in Maine. I got a big climb. Either way you look at it, I got climbs. But to get to that Kangamongus highway, I could either get back in New Hampshire and then go back into Maine. I don't know. I could go through Pinkham Notch even. But I think I'll stay in Maine. Anyway, I'll let you know. This Yukon. Hoping everybody's having a great day out there. See you later. Check it out, everybody. Look how pretty it is. There's my shadow. Oh. It's a little cool, but it feels amazing. Nice house. I know what that is. That's the old road is what this is. It keeps bleeding off to the right. Closer to the river. Or to the brook, whatever it is. Look at that. I was hoping to catch a moose. Huh. That's a trail. Somebody's made that. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's a pond down there. Lake. Oh. Wow. Kind of hard doing this one hand. See, I'm going up. I feel good. I slept pretty good, other than it's cold. Man, The endorphins are kicking. Wow. Well, I hope everybody's having a good one. This is Yukon about to top out. Yeah, look at this. One more good climb between here and Rangeley. Have a good one, everybody. It's Yukon over and out. Let this truck go by. I can tell by the sound. Dump truck. Here comes another empty logging truck. Either one of them crush you. But especially full of rock or logs. Either or. I'm getting signal. Anyway, hope everybody's having a good day. Yukon about to get blown off the damn road. Check it out, everybody. This is a little place here I stopped on my way up. Took a little bow break here, I think. I remember that mossy section. I'm only about a mile away. If I'd known this close, I may have actually came right here. Look how close the road is. Of course, literally once it got dark, it's just a handful of cars, and they just seem to go into almost nothing because there's nothing up here other than these little towns. So, you know, you're going from one to the other, or you're on your way home, and then there's some tourist traffic. Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna get rolling. Hope everyone's having a good day. It's Yukon over and out. What do you think, everybody? I couldn't resist. Let's find out. I'll be dang. Look at this. Look at that, people. The first freaking cast. He's coming in. Oh, I lost him. What about that? The first cast. Oh, good Lord. Crap. It ain't, there it goes. I started saying it ain't even spinning right. Jeez. Alright. Yeah, and we're gonna get one this time. Here we go. Still not the best cast in the world. I may have scared him. No way that's the only one out there, though. I'm not getting over there where I need to be, over there in the shade. Now, there we go. I don't know, he may have sent out a signal. Don't ask me. Crap. Yeah. Oh, crap. Almost tempted to try the torpedo. I see two floaters. Huh. Golly. Yeah, see two floaters in the, right in there in the trees. Anyway, I'll turn it back on for catch something. It's been graffitied. I'll be careful. These bike shoes, I'll fall in. That'd be bad. I hope everybody's having a good one. It's Yukon over and out. Hey everybody, well, I found another nice potential site for next year's road trip across the country. Look how they've opened that up there. Little fire pit here. And this is just right from that bridge. I remember this, or I will remember this, just out of Rangeley a few miles, with multiple other options. I seen another person van camping just like a half a mile back, not even that, a quarter mile. Had a big tent out, had them one of those little portable privies set up, and in the van, and had a great big like family tent. Great big old thing, probably, you know, like an 8-10 person tent, really big tent. So they probably stay in there a couple of 3 days. That's what I'm talking about. Setting up, taking the e-bike, maybe this bike too, maybe, but probably just the e-bike, because it'll be like a short little out and back to views and trails, lakes, fishing, blah, 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 gold panning. Yeah. Anyway, that'll make it more interesting. And any subscribers out there, by the way, that might be sort of en route, I'm going to try to visit all 48 states next year. So, and what I prefer is, like, being able to park, camp out in the backyard or someplace nearby. We'll get a 6-pack or 2 or maybe a little bottle of gin and some, cook something up. Cook up some chicken or some steaks. If you got a grill. Anyway, but yeah, you can comment there and maybe we'll work something out. Anyway, I hope everybody's having a good day. Right here would be one of the places. This would be on the list right here. This whole area, see, all they stay here, and then the next night go over to the Bigelows, stay a couple of days down the Carabasset Valley. Tons and tons and tons of places. Tons. I hope everybody's having a good one out there. This is Yukon over and out. Check it out, everybody. I guess they're open. Yeah, should be. I will find out. Drop on by. Turn the sign over. What an introduction. Well, I'll see if they're open. If they are, I'll make a video. Everybody just stay tuned. Hey everybody, here's that museum. It's like a history of logging. It's neat. Good paintings too. Come in, build the camp, build roads. All really tough manual labor. Way tougher than people work today. Cabins, pulling sleds in the wintertime. Still a huge industry. Towing the boom. Stringing the boom. Making a big boom to contain them. And then transporting them. Wow. There's stuff everywhere. I'm sure we'll go upstairs. Here's where we'll get more Native American stuff. Pretty cool. Really neat stuff. Good carvings. Hopefully my battery won't run out. How you doing? Some railroad spikes, chains, boom chain. It's just there's the boom, big boom. More modern. Oh wow, really well done. That's nice stuff. Look at that. There's your powder horn. Sleds. Trap. Lanterns. Saws. It's gonna get more modern here, it looks like. Still some of that stuff. That's got some age on it there, and chainsaws. Look at them things. Ain't that cool? Look at that. Home light. So that's got some value. You need to have that manual. That bore hose. Screws. Look at that. Big stuff. Really neat, folks. See, I can go back and look at some of this later. Take a picture or two. And then I'll take you downstairs. So just hang tight. Alright, here we go down, everybody. Still more painting. Look at them saws. Great work right there. That is outstanding. Both of them. pictures. Excellent. Wow. Hope you guys can see all this. That's more like it. Really cool stuff. Taking snowshoes. That's all very good work. Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Moscow, Maine. Wow. Wow. So neat. Look at that. That is some really good work here. They've done a great job with this. Bruce, look at the damn words of this stuff. Chicago River, God Lake. That's pretty cool. It's like a train aquifer. Huh. It's awesome. I hear people coming, so I'll go ahead and end this land. Maybe one more look at that mural. Hope everybody's having a good one. Shoe call over that. Check out their library here. Really nice. Here in Rangeley, Maine. Churches, nice buildings, kind of New England style houses and whatnot. There's a little outlet right there. They've got Wi-Fi here. A lot of hikers utilize this place. But I'm gonna go ahead and go down to Sarge's and go ahead and get me a nice meal. I think I'm gonna have some lobster and charge my phone and stuff. Hope everybody's having a good day. It's Yukon over now. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Yukon here. I'm gonna turn these 2 cell phones in here at the town office. Maybe they can find their owners. Well, it's this one. It's come off this road here. And if not, then so be it. Both of them still work. This is still on. It's password protected, see. This has just lost its battery, but it was still on when I found it. All right, everybody. I turned the phones in. She said she'd give them to one of the police officers. I don't know. Chances of them, you know, going back to their owner are slim to none. Maybe a 5% chance. Now, especially that one is still on now. That's found on this road coming this way. It doesn't mean it was coming this way. It could have slid across the other side, but who knows. Anyway, I'm rolling. I'm going to the IGA. I'm going to resupply. I don't think I'm going to try to make the AT. I'd like to, but it's 18 miles. And the last of it's really steep. Hell, it's 4 o'clock now, so it's going to be dark here. 3.5 hours, the sun sets. I don't like looking for a place that there's a state park in, like, I don't know, 8 to 10 miles, somewhere in there. And not too bad once I get up this IGA climb, as I'm gonna call it. Once I get up there, get resupplied, this thing takes you around the lake. It's real scenic. Apparently there's a really pretty park and stuff. So I'll get in there somewhere and I'll find a spot and I'll stealth. Do some fishing this evening. Gosh darn, it'd be nice to find a place with some grills where I can camp. Grill the fish if I catch them. I'm kind of itching to do that. I'd like to do it at least one night before I leave Maine. And I need either a really isolated location where nobody can see my fire with the smoke from it, or I need a place that's fairly isolated and got one of them grills, hide in the woods or whatever. The Stealth Master. I stealth just about anywhere anymore. It is amazing how people they can look right at you and not see you. Back into Rangeley. Alright, anyway, that's a great meal down here at Sarge's. I mean, it was really good. 25 bucks, but big old fat cheeseburger, fries. I got a side order of coleslaw, Pepsi, tipped everything. It was like 30 bucks. I got $3 or $4 in cash. Land of the fishing legends. They could have probably helped me get my fishing license. There's the PO. Food and spirits. Their prime time of the year is over, but they'll still get some leaf peepers here in another month or so is when it peaks here. Early October, typically around the 5th, the 1st through the 5th, and the 10th, usually no later than the 10th, they'll have peak leaves. A little earlier than back home, about 2 weeks earlier. Anyway, I've blabbered and blabbered. Hope everybody's having a good day. Shukon over and out. And just to let y'all know, if I didn't tell you the last time, this goes for hikers too. Hikers on the AT. See this parking lot on the left? There's like a town parking area over there. See? It says public parking. To that parking lot to the right, there's like a little no man's land there. Good stealth site. This is just the bottom of a really big climb. It climbs, flattens out, climbs again, steep. Hope everybody's having a good one. Shukon heading out of Rangeley. Hoping everybody's having a good day. That was pretty cool, everybody. I was in there, getting my resupply, and the cashier was like, "Are you riding your bicycle?" And I'm like, "I am." She said, "I think I met you." And of course, I figured she'd say here because I stopped here on the way through. She's like, "I met you at King Spring." That's that big spring over here. I videoed some of it in an earlier episode. And that was really cool. But anyway, I have resupply. I've been charging again. And these smart water bottles, I got them at near Rangeley. Or not Rangeley, but Bar Harbor. And it's time for some new ones. Get rid of these. And that's just easier with water resupply. It's just easier. That keeps them nice and clean. Replace them about once a month, 2 to 4 weeks. You don't have to worry about bacteria buildup in them. And I got me some gym. Look at that, it's a big old resupply. It's gotta last till tomorrow night. Anyway, hope everybody's having good. I'll make more video. Get to camp. It's getting late on me. It's after 5. Check it out, everybody. Oh, wow. Look at that. Look at that lake, everybody. I'm going somewhere over in there. Somewhere in that general area. So I'm gonna try to camp on the lake. Wow. That's so badass. Trophy trout discovered. Good God, look at that. Look at that size of that fish, that little kid. Huh. Pause that and read that. Cornelia T. Fly Rod Crosby. Huh. Damn. Huh. Pretty cool. I guess that's just down there. See that island in that picture. Huh. Awesome. I hope everybody's having a good one. I'm gonna get there. Yukon over and out. Gobble time! Hell yeah. Heading down to Rangeley Lake State Park, everybody. Oh, hell, it's cold. It ain't cool, it's cold. This short sleeves. I should be there soon. Just downhill. I think the worst of my climbing's over. A little bit more right when I get there, I think. Anyway, I'll make video when I get there. God dang, it's cold.